So if you're looking to start up an LLC in the state of Nebraska, this video is for you. We'll be going through everything you need to know about setting up a Nebraska LLC, as well as how you can set one up in under 10 minutes. So on the left is an overview of the 5 main steps when it comes to forming an LLC in Nebraska. We'll be going through each of these in detail so you know exactly what to do. Before we dive in, let me quickly share why Nebraska is a great state for starting your LLC. First, Nebraska offers relatively low filing fees compared to many other states, making it more affordable to get started. Second, Nebraska has business-friendly tax environment with no franchise tax for LLCs. And third, Nebraska provides good liability protection for business owners, which is one of the main reasons to form an LLC in the first place. Step 1 is to name your LLC. There are some rules when it comes to naming your LLC in the state of Nebraska. You must have limited liability company or LLC at the end of your name. Whatever name you choose also cannot cause any confusion with a government agency. And the name must be distinctive and original. If you want to do a free name search, you can use the link down below and you'll be able to see whether or not that name is available. Now, if you want to make this whole process a lot more simple, I would recommend using something like Northwest Registered Agent. It's an online platform that helps you set up your LLC at a reasonable cost. I've used them personally to set up multiple business entities and they've been nothing but amazing. So yeah, that link is down below, and if you actually want to skip forward to the parts of this video where I take you step by step through their platform, that timestamp is going to be right here. So step number 2 is to find a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or business that is going to help you receive and send significant legal documents to and from the government on your behalf. So in case you get sued or the state needs to contact you, they're going to contact you through your registered agent. So now, who can be one? They must be an individual living in Nebraska, or they must be an entity who's allowed to conduct business in Nebraska. They also must have a physical address in Nebraska, and they must be on-site and available to accept documents during regular business hours. If you do use Northwest Registered Agent, they'll provide the service to you as part of their package, which is definitely an added bonus. Okay, so step 3 is to actually file your LLC Certificate of Organization, which is also called the Articles of Organization in other states. This is going to include the LLC's name, the registered agent's name and address, whether the LLC will be managed by members or managers, and the name and address of the organizer. In Nebraska, the filing fee for this form is $100 at the time this video was made, and that is a mandatory fee. Now, to actually file a certificate of organization in Nebraska, there are a few different ways you can do this. The first is you file online through the Nebraska Secretary of State's website. So if you want to learn more, the link is going to be right there as well as down in the description. You can also file it by mail, so you can find a copy of the form and more info on how you can fill it out at the same website. Step 4 is unique to Nebraska. You must publish a notice of organization in the legal newspaper in the county where your LLC has its principal office. After publication is complete, you'll need to file a proof of publication with the Secretary of State. This publication requirement typically costs between $40 and $80 depending on the newspaper. Step 5 is to get an LLC EIN. This is also known as your federal tax identification number. Think of it as a social security number for your business, and this is going to allow the IRS to identify and keep track of your business's tax status. You'll need this number to open a business bank account, file and manage your federal and state taxes, as well as hire employees. This is very easy. You'll simply fill out a form online, and we'll link that down below as well. After these 5 steps, it's a good idea to create an LLC operating agreement. This is not required in Nebraska, but it's still good to have one. If you have multiple owners for your LLC, this is going to help you structure the financial relationships of each owner, and it's really going to tell everyone what to expect from the company. It's also going to include information about ownership, members' rights and responsibilities, joining and leaving rules, as well as rules for dissolution. And then after you form your LLC, there are a few things that you'll need to know, and we'll cover those really quickly right now. The first thing is you definitely want to keep your business and personal assets separate. If you don't do this, then you're going to pierce the corporate veil. And when that happens, if people sue your company, they can actually come after your personal asset. So to remedy this, you'll definitely want to get a business checking account, get a business credit card, and also hire an accountant. You also may need to get business insurance, but I'm not really going to cover this too much as it's really going to depend on your business type, but just keep this in mind. You'll also probably want a business website, so be prepared to work on this, or you can hire someone to make this for you. We'll leave some resources down below if you do want to actually build your website yourself. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, if you don't want to deal with all this yourself, I highly recommend Northwest Registered Agent. They make it super easy and save you a ton of hassle. Let me walk you through it. It only takes 3 to 5 minutes. First, click the exclusive discount link for Northwest below. Then on the website, click on the button to get started. You'll be asked what type of business you're starting and in what state. So we'll select LLC and Nebraska. Next, you'll be asked to name your company, the purpose of your business, and the business address. All you need to do now is type in the members of the LLC, give your contact information, and select if there's any additional things you'd like Northwest to take care of, like getting your EIN or setting up a trademark. Once you've done that, all you need to do is submit your payment and you're done. Northwest will take care of the rest for you. It saves so much time and hassle, only takes 3 to 5 minutes to fill everything in. That's why I highly recommend it to everyone because it makes starting your LLC a whole lot easier. They'll even handle that unique Nebraska publication requirement for you so you don't have to figure out which newspaper to use or worry about filing the proof of publication. Again, that exclusive discount link for Northwest Registered Agent is down below. Click it to get started in just a few minutes. Anyways, that's basically how you set up an LLC in the state of Nebraska. All the resources that we mentioned in this video are going to be down below in the description. And yeah, I really hope this video was helpful. If you got some value out of this video, make sure to share it with a friend and also like and subscribe for more content just like this. This whole channel is dedicated to giving you free guides and tutorials helping you start up your business. So thank you so much for your time and I'll see you in the next video.